Well, for you, the viewers, I will always be thankful for you tuning in every night to watch my weather information, and also to kind of travel along with me as I talk about my various interests in the weather segments, astronomy and birding and science, and you sharing your bird photos and nature photos with me and just interacting with me, whether it was letters or now emails or on social media. If it wasn't for you watching, I would not have a career.
Oh,
so true.
We've been verklempt all day, but really, let's put those tears away for now and enjoy the ride, because now we are going to join Ted and Vince, and really the kickstands are up. We can hear the motors revving, and I think they're about ready to ride out there, and they are riding. The ride has just started.
Hey guys, how's it going, Vince? We need to check your mic. Mic check. Check.
Check the mic.
Yeah, it is going fantastic. We are on the road here. We're heading south. Police escort, Milwaukee Police Department. This is unbelievable. I think the estimate here is 400. Yes, you heard me. 400 bikes.
Wow.
That's incredible. Wow. I mean,
and Vince,
are you kidding me?
As a rider, too, this is the kind of day you want, right? Not too hot, not too cold. You could not have asked for a better day.
It's interesting you say that, because everybody, every rider's got a little bit of an opinion on what's the best weather. I would agree with you, though. If you could write it up, in a recipe, most riders would say, day like this, perfect.
Exactly. And just so people know, the camera that's on your mic right now is live streaming on fox6now.com. So if you just want to watch Vince ride, we've got a place for that linked up for you. Just go right to fox6now.com and you can watch the ride. The ride looking pretty good from your vantage point, though, Vince?
I'll tell you what, it is just perfect. Now, we're in the front here, but I look, what's cool about being on a ride like this, you look in the rear view mirror, and all I see are streams of lights and bikes. I mean, that's the cool thing, is the rear view mirror. Now, you're kind of seeing it on the camera I have mounted on the bike. You're kind of looking behind me, and you get a sense of the number of bikes behind me, but the rear view mirror is unbelievable.
Oh, absolutely. We had a T-shirt for you for your retirement, but this is really the ultimate way to pay homage. I think those T-shirts will have to be replaced with some. We can't live up to this.
Right, and we can't live up to the tank that you got from Willie G and Bill Davidson. What about that?
Well, here's the thing. In motorcycle lore, it does not get any bigger, than Willie G. So it is fantastic. I was stunned in the best of ways, and to have Bill Davidson there as well, and then to have that rivet that they're going to put in my honor. Wow. I mean, this is pretty mind-blowing, I'll tell you that.
Absolutely. Now, Vince, we know that Janet, your wife, rides as well. She's not riding today, but she will join you later and with some of the rest of your family, correct?
Well, that's right. She's at the House of Harley, or will be, and we got a lot of friends, some coming up from Kenosha, some from right here. And so it's really going to be quite a celebration of lots of people that I know, and of course all of our viewers as well. Hey, you know this, if it wasn't for the viewers, I would not have had a 34-year career. So it's all about the viewers in this case, and I'm so thankful and grateful. I'm so grateful for them to be out here.
Oh, exactly. Now, the viewers that you saw down there at the museum today, I'm sure they told you asked them where they were from. Where were they all from?
Well, we had, they're basically from any and all parts of southeast Wisconsin. That's the best part. A lot of them traveled a long way, some traveled a short distance, but it doesn't matter. It's just that party atmosphere. Fantastic, I mean,
right.
that's what's so stunning to me.
Yeah, we met some people from Sheboygan who said we wouldn't have missed it. That's why it came down.
We had a guy come up from Racine, and he said, I used to sit and eat my cereal every day and watch Vince, and, be it after school or whenever. A lot of these people have been with you for many, many years. You are a part of their family. You're like a family member. They feel a connection with you because you are so relatable. You're so easy to connect with. You're one of the best people I've ever worked with. It's just got to feel great that everybody today is saying, hey, thanks.
There's no question. I mean, it is such an honor. And then to have Bill Davidson say, I had you as a student at the UWM when he took classes in meteorology at UW Milwaukee. I taught there during the mornings back in the 1980s, and then I would come to Channel 6 in the afternoon and evening to do the shows. So Bill was one of my students. I don't remember him, of course, because we had a lot during those 9 or 10 years I taught, but that was so cool to hear that. But, I'm telling you, the mind-blowing thing for me is people will come up and go, hey, you know, you came to my school when I was in 5th grade. You came to my school. Wow. I mean, come on. That's good stuff.
It is good stuff. And I've had people tell me about their school, your visits to the schools. Because didn't you go to like thousands of schools around our area over the years?
Well, I tell you, for a while there, well, that's right. When I first started at Channel 6, those first few years, 1982 to about 1988, I'll bet you I went to 4 or 5 school talks a week. You know, one a day, pretty much, and then kind of pared it back from there. And then as we added more newscasts to do, I had less time to do that. But lots of school talks, especially in the 80s and 90s, and what a great opportunity to get in there and talk to, you know, 30 or 35 students at a time in a classroom. Kind of one-on-one stuff, man. That was awesome. That was just a great place. And so that's one of those wonderful memories that that will always be with me. It's the people. Those are the memories, and I'll always take that with me.
Absolutely. You know, you threw out some numbers. Speaking of numbers, how fast are you going? It's hard for us to see. It looks like you're going real fast, but I know you're not.
We are doing 21 miles per hour, 22 miles per hour. We are now on, where are we? We're going south on 1st, I think. I think we're on 1st Street. And, but yes, a whopping 22 miles an hour. It's like that perfect speed. But here's the trick. When you're riding with all these bikes, with 400, to lead a ride like this, which the Milwaukee Police Department is doing, you got to coordinate it. You don't want to go too fast. You don't want to accordion out or stretch out the ride. So the pacing, it's all about the pacing, and they're, of course, doing a fantastic job. You know, these folks have done this before. House of Harley folks, the ride captains, Milwaukee Police Department. It's unbelievable.
Well, people are still waiting to leave. You had such a big crowd out there today that while you're going along, there are people just putting their kickstands up right now, and surely this will continue.
Yeah, and you know what, Vince?
Well,
you don't need GPS because... Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say you don't need GPS because you have the police escort. So that's why you don't need to know what road you're going down. You just follow them and you're fine.
I'm telling you, well, you know, this is like the luxury. The cool thing about being in rides is, depending on the size of the group, if there's a ride leader or 2 or sometimes more than that, it really makes the rest of the people riding can kind of take it easy. You know, we need to stagger the ride, and you're seeing that from some of the live video. We're staggering. So not everybody rides next to each other, but it's a staggered system. That's protocol. And you just take it slow, allow enough room in the bike in front. But you're right. I can really just kick back and relax.
Yeah, Now we're